Hello, my friends, and welcome to a brand new episode of Discourse in Magic. My name is Jonah Babbins, and today we're talking about the three biggest mistakes that magicians are making when trying to get to their first 3 to 5K a month. And we're going to talk about the 3 things that you can do to fix those mistakes so that you can be well on your way. Before I get into the content, I want to give you some behind the scenes. I used to run 2 different programs. One program to help magicians get to 3 to 5K a month, and another to help them get to 6 figures a year and beyond. That second one is called the Mastermind, but that starter program is called Gigs because it's just simply to help you get gigs. And over the last 3, 4, 5 months, I have silently closed the Gigs program. So I'm no longer offering that starting course. And I'm doing that so that I can focus my time, my effort, and my resources into the Mastermind. It is growing. The magicians are getting amazing, amazing results. And I just wanted to focus my effort there instead of splitting it between 2 groups. That's the bad news. The good news is I'm now taking some of that Gigs content and sharing it with you for free so that you can use this free content to help you get to 3 to 5K a month as quickly as humanly possible, and then join us in the Mastermind. So let's talk about the big 3 mistakes, the big 3 things that you should be doing. And for context, I have seen so many magicians enter these programs by making some of these big mistakes, and I want to make sure that you are not doing the same. Mistake number 1 is pricing. This is one of the most common mistakes that magicians are making. They're charging something like $200 or $150 or $295 for their gigs. The problem with this is that it is very hard to reach critical mass. It's very hard to get to $3,000 a month at $300 bookings. You need to do 10 shows a month, and 10 shows a month is a lot, especially if you are getting started. The only magicians that get away with charging $200 or $300 or $400 are the ones that are doing countless kids parties every single weekend, like 4 a weekend or more, because that's the only way that they can actually make those numbers make sense. So if you are getting started, I want you to aim at the $500 to $1,000 range. If you're confused about why, call it inflation. But really, if you're confused about why, the reality is you can now get to your 3 to 5K a month in 3 to 6 bookings a month. We're going to talk about how in the next step, but just to get started, if people are inquiring and they're asking you, I want you to start at the 500 and work your way up to the 1,000. You can do this by slowly increasing your rates. You can do this by having multiple different packages and multiple offerings, like a short show and a long show, or a show plus mingling magic, or just one or the other. You can have some different options there put together. If you're doing a kid's birthday party, you can do the show or the show plus loot bags. You can come up with some different options, but I want you to aim at the $500 to $1,000 per gig range. That way you get it done in 3 to 5 gigs a month. After having helped so many magicians get started, I can tell you that the only thing that is stopping you from charging $500 to $1,000 a month, if you're getting started, many of you are way further than that already, but the only thing that's stopping you from charging $500 to $1,000 per gig is in your head. Yes, some clients are going to say no, but the question of, am I worth $500? You've probably been doing magic for like 6 or 7 years. You probably have an act. I want you to start doing it. And if you don't trust me, fine, go with 400 and as quick as you can get to 500. But the key to actually getting to critical mass, to getting enough gigs under your belt, is to make enough per gig so that it is worth your while and you can actually start this part-time business. So tip number 1 is pricing. Drop your $200 an hour, drop your $150 packages. I want you to aim at the $500 to $1,000 range while you are getting started. And that is going to get you to 3 to 5K a month in 3 to 6 bookings. Next most common issue is your leads. Leads is another word for the inquiries or people asking about you or anybody who sort of wants to hire you for a magic show. And one of the biggest challenges that I see with magicians who are getting started is that their way of getting leads is by crossing their fingers and hoping. That is not a way to get leads. That is not a way to generate bookings or a way to bring people into your world. There are tons of practical, tactical ways to get people into your universe, but you have to be doing them. Okay, so I'm going to give you 3 or 4 or 5 different ideas right now. Whichever one tickles you the most, whichever one you like the best, sounds the most interesting to you, just try it for 30 days. Watch YouTube videos about how it works for 30 days. Do some work on it every single day for 30 days and you will see results. So here are some common popular ways to get leads. Number 1, email outreach. It's a cold email or a cold call. This is finding the email addresses of the people you want to do gigs for and emailing them directly. This is a way that I stand by. I send hundreds of emails a month. It's an incredible way to get in contact with the right people. On the same lens is cold calling. Same idea as cold emailing, but you're calling them. If they're not there, leave a message. If they are there, chat with them a little bit about what you do, get their email and send them some marketing material, promo, some stuff that they can read over. So option number 1 is cold email. Option number 2 is cold calling. Option number 3 is Google Ads. This is an incredible way to get in front of the people that are searching for what you are. Google Ads. You say, I want people who are searching for a birthday party magician. Great. You run ads against the term birthday party magician. On the same note, SEO, search engine optimization. This is what you can do to your webpage and off of your webpage to get it to show up on Google. This is another thing that if you work every single day for 30 days on publishing great content on your website, sharing it, getting people to check it out, getting links from other websites, making sure your website is fast, spend 30 days on this, you are going to start to see results. So tip number 4 or number 5 for generating leads is Google Ads and SEO. Number 6 is content, generating content, posting on your socials. Again, I'm not talking about you posting one video a week for 3 weeks. No, I'm talking about you posting something every single day for 30 days. You are going to get in front of people and make sure in those posts that you remind them that you're available for gigs. Option number 6 is gig sites. There are sites that people go to hire magicians like Bark or Gig Salad or Gig this or Gig that. There's a bunch of different gig websites that people go to hire different things and they go to hire magicians. You can be there. There's also Facebook ads. You can run ads directly against the people that you want to hire you. If you see, I'm now at 7 different things that you can do. Here's how you'll mess this up. And I don't want you to, but I'm telling you how many people mess this up. You'll mess this up by trying 5 of them this month, or by trying 3 of them this month, or by doing none of them this month. That's the only way you can mess this up. If you do 1 of them every day for 30 days, you will see results. If you send 20 messages, 20 cold emails every single day for 30 days, then you have sent 600 cold emails. Someone is going to want to book you. Same thing about cold calling. Same thing about posting on social. Same thing about going on gig sites. All you have to do is pick one and do the thing for 30 days. And now you're going to start to get in front of the right people. And then again for 30 days and then again for 30 days. But I want you to just pick one of them. Most magicians who are struggling to get started are struggling because they do not have any lead source. I want you to pick whichever one of those sounded the best for you. Email outreach, cold calling, Google ads, Facebook ads, SEO, creating content, or gig sites. Whichever one of those sounds the best for you, and do it every single day for 30 days. That is thing number 2 that magicians are getting wrong, is they do not have a source of leads. Thing number 3 that magicians who are starting out are getting wrong is marketing material. I cannot tell you how many magicians' websites have one of these 2 big no-nos. Number 1, just random headshots, just photos of them with like spread cards or cards in their hand. Does not do anything for you, does not convince anybody that you are good at this. And thing number 2, and this one really gets to me, is stock photos of magicians and top hats and things like that. That ain't you. If I can guess anything about you, it's that you probably don't use a top hat when you do your gigs, and you probably don't dress in a tuxedo, and you probably do not have a rabbit. Instead, what they are looking to see is actual photos of you doing the thing. If you're pitching yourself to do company events, it's photos of you working at company events. If you're pitching yourself to do bar mitzvahs and weddings, then it's photos of you doing bar mitzvahs and weddings. If you're pitching to do birthday parties, you get the idea. You need photos of that. How do you get those photos? A million ways. Bring a photographer, ask the people there to take photos, take some photos yourself, bring a friend with you to take some photos with you. Unlimited ways to do it. And it's the same thing about video. One short video of you actually performing for the target market is going to do so much work. It's going to help you so much. And I know magicians that are like, my stuff, I don't like it captured on video, or whatever strange reason that you do not want your stuff on video. Here's the secret. The clients need proof. And if you're charging now more than you would have been charging before, let's say you used to charge $300, but Uncle Jonah just told you that you should be charging $1,000, then one of the big things you're going to need is proof. So they are convinced that you are who you say you are and you can do what you say you can do. So please do not fill your website with random headshot photos that you did with a photographer. Do not fill your website with stock photos of magicians. Fill your website with photos of you doing the thing for the people you do the thing for, and videos of you doing the thing for the people that you do the thing for. Those are the three biggest areas that you can work on to get you to $3,000 to $5,000 a month. Number one, pricing. Aim for the $500 to $1,000 range when you are getting started. That way you can get it done in 3 to 6 gigs. Number two, the lead gen. Pick one of the sources that I mentioned and do it for 30 days, 60 days, 90 days. Do it every single day and you are going to see results. Doing nothing will get you no results, and trying to do everything will get you no results. Thing number three is marketing material. Spend a couple of dollars on a photographer or videographer and bring them to your event. Do not get a headshot with them. Just bring them to your event and get some photos and videos of you doing the things. Because one great photo of you performing or one great video of you performing is going to make such a big difference in the number of clients that want to say yes. There you go. Those are the three biggest areas that you should be working on to get you to $3,000 to $5,000 a month. If you're already at $3,000 to $5,000 a month and you want to get to 6 figures a year, or once you've implemented this stuff, if you want to get to 6 figures a year, you know where to find me. You can send me an email to magic@torontomagiccompany.com, or there will be a link in the bottom of this episode, and click on that and send me a message with the word mastermind, and we can talk about working together and seeing if we can get you there faster. Thanks for being here. Thanks for listening. Thanks for learning a thing or two about growing your business. And I will see you here next Thursday. Ciao.